Good day, everybody. We hope you're all doing good today.
Spoiler alert.
Yes, we'll be talking about spoilers in this, and we're talking about Spider-Man:
Enjoy
No Way
the title,
Home.
so let's just keep going with this.
Right. So this movie begins right after Far Away From Home. We find out that Mysterio revealed who Spider-Man really is, that he's Peter Parker, and that this revelation kind of ruins his life and also his friend's life, and basically everybody who's kind of connected to him. So he's trying to fix this, and while he's trying to fix this problem, he ends up bringing in everybody who knows him, even from like different universes.
Really just from different universes.
Yeah, for the previous universes that have been on the movie, basically. So we get to see the villains from Tobey Maguire, and we get to see the villains from Andrew Garfield. I was kind of a little bit disappointed that we didn't get to see the Venom come in, but I guess they didn't show. I guess Venom didn't come in because they're having his own franchise.
Venom doesn't technically count as someone who knows it.
What? I can't hear you.
Venom's host would be the one who would know it, not Venom itself.
Not the character, not the actor.
And there is no actor for Venom, so.
Yeah,
I mean,
and the original one with Tobey Maguire, you had Toby. What's his name?
He was the Venom symbiote was just CGI.
Yeah.
So there is no real actor. No, I don't think there was any voice lines either. Just sounds. So I don't know what you do because you just be bringing in a blob.
No, you be bringing him in with the character who knew who he was.
Eddie?
Yeah. So Eddie Brock would be coming in with.
Yeah.
And he would have
but
the
he
thing
can't
with
fix him. He killed himself in the movie. Remember?
Yeah. Well, a lot of
When
them
he
died.
jumped in-
A lot of them died. All of them died.
Yeah, but that was mainly because of some other reason. He literally had a choice, but he decided to run into a fiery bomb.
Right.
So I mean.
Yeah, but all of them got brought in before they died.
Yeah.
So.
But Eddie couldn't be saved, so it'd be pointless.
Yeah, well, that's probably why they did it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Because he committed suicide.
He committed suicide
because he wanted to always to be the symbiote.
He wanted to be with the symbiote.
Yeah. In a lot of ways, that's kind of how the Gremlin was. But anyways, I kind of enjoyed this movie.
Goblin?
Goblin, yeah, I called him Gremlin.
Except the Goblin didn't want his other half.
Yeah.
He wanted to get rid of it, but his other half was not having it.
Right. He was kind of Jekyll and Hyde. But I did enjoy this movie. I liked the part where I kind of thought the comedy really worked in this.
And it wasn't crappy comedy either.
No, it was very good. And it was good to see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield reprise their roles. And I kind of missed those two guys being Spider-Man. I kind of missed their franchises. Especially Andrew Garfield's he's kind of like my favorite Spider-Man, even though his movies are not my favorite movies. Like, I didn't like the first Amazing Spider-Man. I did kind of like the second one with Electro. And I was looking forward to a third one, but
no trilogy for you.
No. It would have been awesome if they would have brought in Kirsten Dunst as Mary Jane, just for, I don't know,
I think
just for a cameo.
It'd be cool to bring in Mr. Negative, but he couldn't be saved either because he's just how he is.
Yeah, but Mr. Negative's not in the movies though.
No, he's in the game.
Yeah, it's in the video game.
I saw Scorpion about to come through at the end. So, I mean...
You saw Scorpion about to come in at the end?
Yeah, and a bunch of the other villains were coming through with the, in a white form thing. They were, you could see them if you were paying attention. Were you paying attention?
I wasn't paying that close attention, I think.
Yeah, I saw Scorpion and a few others. I don't remember the other ones. I really only remember Scorpion because he's very definitive with his tail.
What part was that?
The end when the cracks were shown through reality, and he was and they were becoming more prominent. When it was doing the close-up, you could see the guys coming through.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice that, to be honest. So it was right before he does the spell, and everybody forgets him.
Yeah. How would that work, though? Would everybody in the universe forget Peter Parker existed? Or anyone in any universe like forget about it, because that part really kind of threw me off. I'm like, how does erasing everybody's memories prevent the world from breaking?
Yeah,
I don't understand.
I think it was
that
just.
part.
I think it was just in that universe. Yeah, I think like the first 9/10 of the movie was really good, but then the ending was kind of.
I don't.
Off.
It didn't make any logical sense. It's just like, wouldn't you need a spell to seal those? Not like you need a spell to send everything back to normal, not a spell to make everyone forget. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I guess because it's the spell that the
Or was
original
it-
spell was
or
to
was
make
that
people
spell-
forget. He had to mend that one.
Yeah, so he probably had to cast like the correct spell to nullify it.
Yeah,
That would make more sense, but
But-
at first glance, not really.
yeah, and I don't understand what did the spell just brainwash people, make them forget, or did it take away like all digital and physical evidence of him? Because at school they would still have Peter Parker in the enrollment and stuff, so
If you-
we would still, and it would still have
I have-
like
I have the
MJ would
answer.
have pictures of them
I
together.
have the answer for that.
You have the answer for it?
It could be some. So, and the SCP Foundation thingy, okay? There's this thing called the anti-meme. And it doesn't. So, there is written information about it, and you can read it, but you're gonna forget it because any information about itself is completely just kind of gone. Like, you can even go and have an interview with it, but as soon as you leave the room, you're not gonna remember what it is. Like, it can even be. You can be staring at the information dead in its thing. Read it, put it away, and you won't remember a thing that you just did.
Oh, you think that's
You
what
just
it is?
you just know that you read it. So maybe it could be something like that. Something preventing people from
Yep.
observing. No, not observing. I don't know how to say it, but it's like, no, that's not it either.
Well, I just think they could explain it more. Maybe they could have like a shot where
Processing.
yeah,
You
didn't
can't process
it.
any information that was previously made by Peter Parker. Although that wouldn't make any sense because he has enough money to make a thing, and if that was the case, he wouldn't have a bank account.
I
so-
don't know. Yeah, so like it's like completely identity. So it doesn't make sense because he can get his GED, so it means the government has his social security number.
Or maybe it's
And
because
stuff.
maybe instead of forgetting that Peter Parker exists, it's just they forget all memory. They have the memories with him, but
Yeah.
he's not in them.
Right.
He doesn't show up in anybody's memories, but
Right.
he still exists
And-
in their.
And wasn't the
Yeah.
original goal was just people forget that he was Spider-Man? So
Yeah.
why would like
Why would-
MJ and forget that he was her
Because
boyfriend?
that was the spell that was casted, was to forget Peter Parker existed instead of. I don't know
I
why
don't
that
know.
happened.
Like
Maybe
the ending, I don't like the
I
ending.
don't
It's
understand
just
it.
stupid.
it doesn't make much sense.
Yeah,
I
it's-
tried to do a bittersweet ending and they failed miserably.
I think so too. I enjoyed it all until that part
The
where
literal 10 minutes
Yeah.
left of the movie was awful.
yeah, and also why couldn't he just put MJ and Ned in a different dimension, and then do the spell, and then once the spell's done, bring him back into
Well,
to
because
the universe.
it's more like a pocket dimension.
Yeah.
And because every dimension, so their dimension, right, has pocket dimensions. Like the mirror realm,
Yeah.
that's a pocket dimension. So technically, it's still affected by
Yeah.
the real world.
No, it's not affected. That's why they put you go in the mirror
No,
world.
things-
You can just destroy everything, and nothing will happen.
No, things in the mirror world don't affect the real world, but the things in the real world affect the mirror world.
Is that how it goes? I don't
That's
know.
how cars are working. Have you not noticed how people are out in the first Doctor Strange movie? They were pushing cars out of the way because they didn't want to get run over.
I don't know. Anyways, he could put him in our dimension.
That's how buildings
the
are able to be
ending,
split in two.
the ending, this fell short. I don't understand why. He's just trying to get people to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and instead they forget he even
And also, how would
exists.
you send him to a different dimension when Doctor Strange is too busy trying to stop the world from just being folding in on itself?
Multitask, man. Multitask.
It's like saying, "Here, hold this train for me, but don't forget to do your homework."
Well,
Like-
there you go.
Okay.
So we got that. I don't know. And then Indy, I might be wrong, but I thought this was Tom Holland's last Spider-Man. So I
don't pay
guess
attention to
I
what
guess
the
this is
actors
kind of
think.
like a ballad.
I don't really pay attention to what the actors' comments on the things are unless they're like in the thing itself. But because I don't ever check that kind of stuff, and it's not interesting to me, so I don't know at all.
I mean, can we just get one good Spider-Man ending of a whole series?
No, everyone must die.
I guess so. Yep. And then we get I didn't mind, but they did kind of swap out the what more power you have, the more responsibility. Kind of swap that out to Aunt May. I didn't really mind that.
They can't really do it with Uncle Ben. He's dead.
Yeah.
He doesn't exist anymore.
Right. So I get maybe Uncle Ben was
Maybe
cheated and left Aunt May because they never said what happened to Uncle Ben.
I think he died.
Well, in this one,
I think it says in the first one. I don't remember, but I have a weird feeling that I think he died.
In the first one, they
They mention him, and I think they mentioned him in the first one, but I don't know. And I don't remember what happened to him, but I know he didn't do that. He didn't go to the store to get milk. He didn't do that.
Okay, but maybe I don't know. But I would say I did enjoy the movie. I liked it except for the ending. I would watch it again.
Oh my god!
I would recommend it. Would you recommend it?
My lungs are failing me at the moment. Stop it.
Would you recommend it?
Yeah.
You were recommend. Yep. So for you guys, you guys who watch us, which is probably hardly anybody, we usually go recommend with caution, and just stay away from it. And so we both recommend this.
I recommend it, but stay away from the ending.
There you go. Yeah, the ending will be kind of a disappointment.
But you probably already know that if you bother to stick around to it. If not, well, I'm talking to nobody. So
yeah,
congratulations.
We used to have 0 people who stick around for 12 minutes. But if you're here, thank you.
But we get a lot of them sometimes. We got like 100, but we don't know if any of them made it past the halfway point.
No, if any of them made it past the 1 minute point.
Yeah.
So, yep. So we're grateful for the 1 or 2 of you who watched this. We hope you guys do great. Please return.
Share, like, subscribe, ring the bell, and if people aren't watching us, we don't really care because it's a hobby.
Yeah. We just like doing it and having fun. And so
leave comments. We don't ever get any feedback. We got 1 comment, I think, and that was about it. So leave comments.
Yep. Have a great day. Have a great day. And until next time.
Bye.
Bye.